Nowadays, the world is facing so many disasters. For example, the earthquake in Haiti 2010, the earthquake and the tsunami in Japan 2011. Sandy was one of the major hurricanes affect the east coast of the United States in the Caribbean area. Today, I'm going to share with you the information of the reason and the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. According to the Valdosta State University, a hurricane is a heavy storm. It can be up to 600 miles across, have strong wind spiraling inward and upward at the speed of 75 to 200 miles per hour and at the elevation of 10 meters. Hurricanes are categorized on a scale from 1 to 5 based on their wind speed. The scale is known as the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale, named after its originator, Herbert Saffir and Dr. Robert Simpson. The information is on weather.com. Based on the data from the NASA, the National Aeronautic and Space Administration, Sandy was a Category 1 hurricane based on Saffir-Simpson scale. There are three reasons were fitting the Hurricane Sandy. The first one is for the hurricane season is still on. It means the tropics is still generating the storm. It's where the Hurricane Sandy origin. It was the origin of the Hurricane Sandy. The second reason is where the low pressure dipping from the Arctic were feeding the hurricane is actually threatening its intensity as it moves northward. And the third reason is where the high pressure system that pushing the hurricane on shore of the east coast of the United States. The Hurricane Sandy took place on October 29, 2012 and fell apart on October 31st, 2012. It affected the electronic gas economy of the East Coast, the United States, and the Caribbean area. It killed at least 133 people and at least 55 people in the United States. University of Maryland professor Peter Morrissey said that an initial economic loss imposed by the Hurricane Sandy is about 30 to 40 billion dollars. There were a lot of people didn't have electricity, gas, clean water to use during the Hurricane Sandy. Sandy is also known as a politics hurricane because it took place and affected the voter during the 2012 the United States president election. In conclusion, Hurricane Sandy was the result of the weather and the climate change. It was the Category 1 hurricane based on the Saffir and Simpson scale. It killed at least 133 people, at least 55 people in the United States. There were a lot of money lost during the Hurricane Sandy. It affected people's lives, it affected the economy, the 2012 election. The aftermath of the Hurricane Sandy was horrible. It left a pain for the residents living in the east coast of the United States and the Caribbean area.